Go, Joey! Go, Joey! Go, Joey! Go, Joey! I got him! Woo! I got you, freak show! Woo! Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Epic Racing, Supersonic Sunday. Boy, we got 3 minutes, 26 seconds left until the start. I usually like to be here in the pen a little sooner than that to talk to you a bit more, but I got a new computer a couple days ago, and I had some technical challenges getting it all configured with my OBS Studio configuration of Cordless. So, pardon me, I'm just a little behind on getting set up, but I think we're ready to go. So, you should notice higher frame rates in the YouTube video compared to my first few broadcasts, and this camera here should be clearer. So I've upped the resolution on that and the frame rates because I got a faster computer down there now. Today we are riding in the Wasted 8 route. Let's have a look at that route right now. So it's 30.7 kilometers, and the total distance is, pardon me, more technical challenges. Get it better next week. Total distance 30.7 kilometers, and the elevation 144 meters, so pretty flat, except for there's a KOM about 4 kilometers into this. It's on the new Jarvis Island loop. That's 1.3 kilometers, 3.1% incline. Definitely selection happens there. I did this race on Friday, same route. We had a lot of selection on that KOM. It would be my preference if that KOM was, near the end of the race, not the start of the race, but the Zwift route designers designed it this way. I do it reverse, but nevertheless, it is what it is. So we got 3 time segments with 3 opportunities to get a power up. Got the Jarvis Sprint Reverse, Jarvis KOM Reverse. Those are early on, and then much later on in the race, there's the Fuego Flats Reverse, and I would like to get a draft or a arrow power up there. At the first segment, the Jarvis Sprint Reverse, I sure would like to get a feather power up there. We'll see what happens. Okay, boy, not much time here. We're rushed. Let's just check. Holy mackerel. Okay, this is a new record. We've got 117 sign-ups for the race. Let's see how many are in the pen, because not everyone joins, signs up. Wow, we got 89 in the pen, so that's pretty darn good. 90 in the pen. So we're going to approach up 100 here. Okay, 20 seconds. Whew. Gotta get the music going here. Of course, you won't hear it because YouTube doesn't want you to hear my tunes. And let's go. Oh, that guy's looking to win the race in the first 10 seconds. I'm not chasing that. Oh, I forgot we got a power up right here. Not a time segment, but bingo. What did I get? Oh, we got draft. That'll be handy. I'll use that at the start of Jarvis Island, probably. Whew. My heart rate already. A very spicy start. Thankfully, Alquist has let up a bit. I'm not going to give him any relief, though. I'm going to stand behind him. You waste those watts, you got to pay, buddy. Wow. If you look at the scoreboard, it's 101 starters. That's a record. We had 100 a couple weeks ago. 101. Word's getting out. I'm wearing the Cycling Canada kit today. Simple but lovely kit. A little hard to get. There's I think one ride a month, group ride with Cycling Canada, where you can get that, or of course you can pull other strings to get it. You have connections. Holy mackerel, these guys are looking to destroy me right from the get-go. This is fast. Feels like a Zwift Weighting League race. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's not like this for the whole race. I work my way back up. I like sitting within striking distance of a breakaway. I never like to pull. Save that for the young guys, I guess. Well, I hope with the new gear, the new computer and the new settings on the iPhone webcam, that translates into a better quality video on YouTube. For the most part, the first 5 videos were okay, but sometimes the webcam image was a bit stuttery for a few seconds. And I'm not using that, I'm using Camo Studio to get the feed off the camera, and I'm not using Wi-Fi. I've got that directly hooked up with the USB-C cable for the least latency possible. So I don't think it was that connection over the cable. I think it was just more GPU and CPU were just busy compositing all the video into one. And occasionally got overwhelmed. Won't be a problem now. I went from NVIDIA, let's say RTX 2040 or 2060 or something, all the way up to NVIDIA 4070 Super with 12 gigs of VRAM. I'm also going to be running some large language models on there and stable diffusion for images. And I was already impressed with the performance of those on my old Alienware computer, but this brand new computer, it'll be just sitting there waiting for work to do, I think. Okay, let me get some more fans going here. So those 2 floor fans, they're now on top speed. Haven't got this one going yet, but that'll be soon. It's about, I don't know, 5 degrees Celsius in Burnaby / Vancouver today. Wet. I got a dehumidifier going behind me to capture all the moisture in this gym. Be a lot with the temperature differential. Okay, we're coming to an arch here. I'm going to get another power up there, but I'm going to use the one I got in my bag right now. Okay, feather, 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 feather. Oh, draft. I'll take draft. I'd rather have feather on the KOM, but draft will do. Okay, About to get nasty here for 2 kilometers. Well, it says 1.3 kilometers. I thought it was more than that. Maybe in the other direction. But I think in after the arch, there's a flat and then there's another little climb, so. Probably gonna save the power up for just when we arrive at the arch. More watts than I want to spend at this point. Whoa. It's like end of race fast there. Fuck me. Pardon my language. You stay in school, kids, don't swear. Looks like the section's been made. There's 7 of us up here. Maybe 6 if I don't fucking push it. What do you think, Monty?
Come on, Joe. It's time to light a match and rob somebody.
Okay. I got more fans on now. 4 out of 5 fans on. 2 of those are top speed. 2 of those are at low. So right now we're at about DEFCON 3 for the fan level, DEFCON 3. Give everyone a thumbs up. In a race, I try to use the thumbs up on the companion app instead of on the controllers because sometimes I accidentally hit the power up button when I don't want to. Stupid. I don't like my chances of reaching podium today. This is a tough group. I don't really recognize anyone. on the list there. Cam from France. I wonder if that's his real last name or if he's got a camera and he's recording this for YouTube. Guess we'll find out. When I did this race on Friday, I got 4th. But there's only like 35 or 36 people that entered, so I got slaughtered, man. The guys at the front were ahead by like a minute. Totally broke my spirit. And they did it on a flat, which is amazing. They did it on the Fuego flats reverse. We usually never get dropped there. See what happens today. How many we got here? We got 8 or 9 here. Sideline shot here. Ooh, that kit does look nice. Looking good, Joey. I'm Joe, my avatar is Joey.
Right on.
We got that dirty suppressor coming up here, so I'm not going to fiddle with this camera for too much longer. There we go. There might be a selection up here. I got to stay sharp. You know, guys like to attack this climb. It's not an official climb, but come on, Artisan, do the work for us. Almost got dropped there. Couple more little kickers here. Not enjoying this today. Look at my heart rate. Oh, mercifully, that's it for the climbing for a bit. We'll have to climb up from the ocean into the desert in, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. There'll be some attacking there for sure. I would love to have a feather there, but I don't. Arrow's not going to be much use until we crest that hill. Might use it then. Till then, I'll keep that in my pocket and just work a little harder than I want to going up that hill. Yes, I have steering on, but I'm not using it to try to take people out of my draft. I'm trying to use it to get into the draft. One other guy in the group here that has steering, so I'll use it sparingly. There's what seems to be a new feature in Zwift where if the front runner uses steering and he changes direction violently, the people in his draft seem to automatically change direction too after about a second, whether or not they got steering. So good job, Zwift, on that. Someone in Friday's race was saying steering should be part of the companion app. I have to agree. But they're going to sell more controllers, so probably not going to happen. They're not that expensive. You spend so much on your membership, your bike, your trainer, your big screen TV, your gaming computer, your tablet to run the companion app, microphone, speakers, fans. Like, what's another $100 more for a controller? I don't understand the whining. I guess the trick is Zwift has to make those controllers available to everyone, like no matter what country you live in. I might do it. I mean, you can get the Zwift bike now on their website and get it shipped to Canada. So looks like they figured out their international shipping problems. Okay, someone's trying to attack here. Now they can. I'll say I'm going to have troubles with that guy all day long. There's probing going on right now, where a guy will push for 3-4 seconds to see what happens, see if you can drop one off the back. So we're almost halfway through the race. Now I'll be going on the whole rest of the way until the real attacks start. At least I should finish top 10 today. Oh, where the hell did these guys come from all of a sudden? I got caught from behind. We got like 14 or 15 up here now. I don't like that. We slipped, us front runners. Those are probably all the sprinters, not the climbers, that came back there. Okay, we've got a little kicker coming up here soon. The more demanding one is the one to go up into the desert through the start of Titan's Grove. This will be the third time I've raced this course in 10 days. I don't like that little kicker. It's actually not a little kicker. Not that steep, but it's prolonged. Bits are 3, 4, even 5%. That goes on for, I don't know, a couple minutes. I hate it. I'm not a sprinter, I'm not a climber, I'm more of a, like a war of attrition guy. I just keep a steady pace for a long time. And eventually, other guys get worn out by burning matches. I don't burn a lot of matches, I just ride steady. And I never try to ride in the front. Okay, I like this pace and the heart rate. Okay. I'm going to see some matches being lit here in about 4 seconds. Oh man, shouldn't have had that extra drink last night. It was worth it though. I stayed up and I watched Alabama get crushed by Oklahoma. That was beautiful. You pull, Ellie Cam. Bring us to the promised land. We'll get him, we'll get him. See, we got you. Love to have a feather coming up here, but sadly, no. Try to hold on to that arrow if I can. Doesn't do me any good in the hill. We're almost through the worst of it. We're going to turn and go up sharp here, but it doesn't last long. Stay sharp, Joey. Stay sharp. Whittle. As Tweety Bird used to say to Sylvester when he's moving the piano. Whittle. Oh man. Okay, downhill. Well, it's like Friday, someone's going to attack right here for some strange reason. I'll try to rest up a bit. Should be an exciting finish. A's and B's in here. There's probably an A plus in there somewhere. I got the burps this morning. I had peanut butter toast about 45 minutes before the race. I think it's coming up a bit. It was sourdough with flex seeds in it, and then I had the all-natural fresh, no preservative peanut butter. That tends to get me going good. Got a fruit stick for later, but not in this race. I'm probably going to do not a race, but I'm probably going to do the Zwift Racing League recon of Stage 3 scratch, the Mighty Metropolitan or Mighty Met route. I hate that one. I hate that New York KOM with a passion, like so steep. You need a rock on your back. Feel like you're going to roll backwards. I don't know who chose that one. And it's getting a bit impatient, perhaps. No, you don't, Leonardson. Going on his back here. Come on, guys, a little help here. Doing all the fucking work to Bridgestone. Not easy, guys. I'm not working with you, Leonardson. Way too early to attack. She's gonna suck fumes behind you. It was right around maybe 9 kilometers left on Friday that the attack started. That's better. Hey Google, skip.
Nothing's playing right now.
Oh, right. Not on the speakers on my headphones. I usually ride with a smart speaker playing the music, not the headphones, but I know even if you got music in the background, faint, but YouTube can hear it, it'll say, sorry, copyright, Fucking hate that. There's another guy trying to attack. 2 of them, I gotta go. Game's afoot. Still didn't drop anyone. Not going to overrun the draft here. Fuck, my legs are heavy. And I took yesterday off. That's the danger of slowing down too much in third seat. And suddenly you have like 4 or 5 guys coming behind. Like that. Get a good shot there for the thumbnail. Let's get a sideline. Let's get a angled rear facing. Oh, beauty. Beauty shot. Look at that. Make a great thumbnail. Okay, back to third person. Put the stats back on. And meanwhile, while I was fucking around, this guy got ahead. I'm not going to chase. Got some helpers now. Okay, that's the last chance I fuck around with the... Last time I fucked around with the camera angles. I do it for you, viewer, to get a good thumbnail on YouTube. It already cost me. Yeah, I'll take a little turn here. Okay, now someone override me. Back within striking distance. I'm almost there. There we go. Back in the draft. Sorry, Peaks Coaching. Sorensen. R. Sorensen. You're going to be R. Sorensen after all these attacks. R. Sorensen. So I got arrow power up. I could use that before I reach the arch here, but then I might get back a feather, which I don't want. I think I'd like to have draft for the finish, but I'll take arrow. Use up the last 200 meters, 300 meters. Probably 250 meters. Or if I'm a gambling man, I use it, and to get back to, well, if I get back to feather, there's just no use at all. I'm going to hold on to this arrow. Another attack here. Follow me, boys. It's almost like Sorensen's working with someone here. I'm comfortable with this pace, if it doesn't get too spicy. I think we're going to see like double-digit watts per second the last 400 or 500 meters. For sure. Going to be a spicy finish. Everyone's already sort of conserving energy here. I don't think anyone's daring enough to attack here. It's a little kicker coming out of the desert back into downtown Watopia. Gets to about 3% incline for a couple hundred meters. Someone might attempt an attack there. Someone wants the jersey here, it looks like. You won't see it on the left, but I got first place on that segment. Eee! Work to do.
Come on, Joe. Pick it up. You're gonna get dropped.
I'm helping that guy, but he's going to help me. There we go. Still didn't drop anyone permanently. My legs are killing me. This race has been tough start to finish. I'll try to conserve a bit of energy here if I can. I mean, I've done my part. I think I brought back 3 or 4 attacks here already. Probably the more counterattacks than anyone. Well, he's got the draft. That's a waste now. He just wasted the power up. Now he's got nothing left for the finish. I still got one in my pocket. Does not matter though, he's making a play for it. But there's enough talent here we can bring him back. I need help, boys. Do you want first place? You go chase. I'm happy with second or third. We got him again. And you're powerless now. I think a lot of these guys use the power up already. Here goes another. Still didn't permanently drop anyone there. 900 meters. Stay right here. 700. 600. 500. 400. 2nd. I'll take it. 1st. Oh, 1st for A. 2nd overall. That was the B that beat me. Oh man. Good game. Thanks for coming. New routes every week. Well, boys and girls, lessons learned from that one. Even though there was not much climbing, there was fierce riding and attacking and counterattacking, almost relentless. Kind of unheard of on such a flat route, but with that many riders, I guess you're going to try it. To make something stick when you got that many in the draft pack, we had like 15 at the end, tough to make it stick. So then it came down to the end game strategy, and I think I did pretty well on that. A lot of guys spent their power-ups in the desert trying to counterattack or bridge when they got dropped. So just riding a little bit harder and holding on to that power-up like I did. I got dropped twice in the desert, maybe 3 times, got back on the wheel, had to work hard. As soon as I got in the draft, I rested, held on to the arrow. And that arrow, because I was in front, it was way more useful than the truck with the draft power up at the end, because that one's no good if you're in the front. It doesn't work. So on that route, if you got the arrow, you use that the last 250, 300 meters as I did. I think it ran out just after I crossed the line. I think I probably could have punched the button about 2 seconds earlier, but didn't want to run out either. And I had the lead there with about 100 meters left from where that was on the right. Good job. Came up on the right. I don't know if he steered, so I couldn't get in his draft. Notice I didn't go back into his draft. I didn't use my steering for that. I just mono, side by side, wheel to wheel racing, like Formula One race cars. And let's see what happens. And he was the better man or woman today. But out of 101 starters, to come second when I think maybe, I felt like I was about maybe the 8th or 9th strongest rider in that race. Because I had trouble staying on the wheel there several times. I think I dropped like 6 or 7 times this race, which is more than usual. So I didn't have the legs today, but I had it up here, which is sometimes where it counts, the brain power. And it's working. I had watts per kilogram working hard up here. Heavy lifting up inside the brain. Neurons be firing. So that was good. Okay. As you know, if you've watched this racing series, Epic Racing, on YouTube. Well, actually, on YouTube I call it Epic Racing. Epic Racing on Zwift on YouTube. If you've been watching that series or you've been coming to my races, you'll know I work really hard for the community in that I change the route every week. And I got about 24 routes in the rotation now. I'm always looking for new ones. I try to look for ones with like 30 to 50 kilometers, have some sprinting, some climbing, but not too much climbing, not like Alpe Zwift. I like to have a balance where sprinters and climbers equally have a chance. Anyway, next week in the rotation, we've got the big ring. Let me tell you about that if you're not familiar with the big ring. The big ring. So the big ring is 48.9 kilometers long. It's only 269 meters of elevation gain. No official KOM. There's 5 sprint segments, but 1 is at the end of the race, so you don't get a power-up. So really 4 opportunities to get power-ups along the South Coast. Woodland Sprint, Sasquatch Sprint, Acropolis Sprint, and Stoneway Sprint. And one would hope after the Stoneway Sprint you get a feather power-up because, although there's no KOM, we've got to come off the coast and up through the jungle on the dirt where you got some rolling resistance. And although that's not a KOM, that's where the selection happens on that route, that climb out of the jungle. It's brutal. So that's a war of attrition race, that one. Everyone will be in it until the jungle, and it's going to break apart the peloton. But after you reach the peak in the jungle, at about it's like 33, 34 kilometers, we still got 14, 15 kilometers left for the sprinters to come back. So that's why I chose that route. It's a balanced route, and we'll see how many people sign up for that one. I'm looking forward to it myself. So, well, you're not going to see this until later, but if this is a live stream, I'd say join me in half an hour or so for the Zwift Racing League Recon Ride. But you're not going to see this until a few hours from now, so it doesn't do any good. So, for now, I'll say from everyone here at Epic Racing, me and my sidekick, Monty, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Is anybody actually still watching this video? If yes, then make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, drop or get dropped.